Hey there, Chad here. Thanks for joining me. Let's play Rising Star 2. This is everyone but Andy, and we are starting to feel like we're turning a corner. I am anyway. The songs are getting a little better. We're getting a little bit better response from audiences, and I'm liking the direction things have started to go. There was a long period there where it felt like I could not get my feet under me, but I think that might be in the past now. I was thinking about what to do. This month just started. I'm in good shape with the attitudes. Most of the songs I have match pretty well. I was thinking of trying a mini tour. Kind of want to see if the tour impacts our album sales, which we did see started to dip, which again is expected 4 weeks in. But I want to see how much of an impact doing a tour would have. I also thought, is it possible to just do a 1 week tour? I don't really know, but we are going to find out. We're going to call it the short mini tour. And start date and end date, I want to see if I can shorten that up. So the start date was did it say the 8th? No, I'm not even paying attention. Yep, the 8th to the 22nd is what it wanted to do. It wanted to make a 2 week run there. What if we do the 8th to the 14th? Can it do that? We'll know in a minute. You can force it to book Sundays. I don't know if it will, but it will allow it to book. And that could be an interesting choice. Our starting city, we're going to do St. Louis, the area. I'm going to leave it to places I'm comfortable with, which are going to be Illinois, Iowa, and Missouri. And the reason we're doing that is those are the places that I have songs that I know I can play, and I have plenty of them right now. And it's going to be a short tour. So hopefully we're able to figure that out. I want to be the headliner. So let's find somebody to open for us. Coal in the Attic. See, this should be Coal in the Attic, right? Wouldn't that make more sense? I know, it's just a simple put words together algorithm. He's done a great job with this, if you ask me. That's actually much harder to do than you might think. So this is probably the band we toured with last time. We have a very good relationship with them. I was looking to see, is there anybody here's one out of Chicago. Let's do that. Let's do them. Yep. Give them a chance. I do like to sometimes change band names when I use them because then it kind of helps me remember who I worked with. So I think I might go ahead and do that. We're going to change their name and we can do that in a second. Let's assign the task first. He accepted the task. It looks like he's okay with that. And I already forgot what that band name was. We'll find it here real quick though. So let's go to, let's see, band info. And then you go to other bands. And then we know their popularity was 1 and they're out of Chicago. I don't know if that's going to help us. It wasn't them. I don't think it was them. It wasn't them. All right. Well, they're not showing up. So I guess we won't worry about it. I'm not recalling if there's a way to adjust the bands that you're going to see here. We had a relationship with them though. Wasn't Finger Without Animal. I don't think it was Shelf in the Family. All right. Well, I'm not going to sweat it. That's not all the bands. We know that. Other bands in the area, I guess. Maybe those are all St. Louis bands. That could be. And how are we doing? Okay, we're liked in Chicago. Well, we have good reputation there. Maybe not liked so much. Okay. I've never been certain how you want to manipulate this. Obviously, higher is better. It looks like it's on a 100-point scale. Your reputation in any particular venue is on a 25-point scale. And we'll kind of keep an eye on that going forward, but I'm not going to sweat it. And then I do want to think about if it makes sense to get another engineer of some sort. So here is a reasonably priced sound engineer, not a ton of experience, level 20, but you pay out of the gate for their current skill level. So lower is kind of better from that regard. We want somebody we can afford. He's the only one available. He's 150. I think that might actually be worth it. I think we're going to go ahead and hire this guy and hope that we have a few better paying locations on this particular tour. We don't have a stage manager, so we're not going to be in the top end venues or anything like that. And we kind of already know that, but let's see if it makes any difference with who they end up booking for us or where they end up booking us. And other than that, let's go and let's practice these songs. We have some songs now. Well, some of them are wearing out. We got 2 here. Let's go ahead and practice everything today. We're going to do that so everything's touched. And then we have our, look at that. We got booked on Sunday. So we have our tour lined up. It starts here on Sunday and will end in Chicago. Awesome. Let's take a look. We are bouncing around those 3 states. I'm really happy with that, actually. That wouldn't have minded doing another Missouri one, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-city tour in 7 days. 7 in 7, we can call it. Next time we'll think about that and know to do it, although you don't know what you're actually scheduling until after you've named the tour. But, we can try. At least make it thematic. At the very least, be thematic. Okay, so we practice that. If I write one more song, we will have one more song we can play next week. We might even be able to squeeze out 2. We need 1 day to practice everything. That'll be this one. 3 days to learn a song. And we have 2 more days. So 3 days on this one. 1 on this one. We can probably write 2 more songs. That's what I'm seeing. And I think I want to give that a try. So we're going to write 2 more songs, 1 today, 1 tomorrow. Then we will practice the heck out of those. Cross our fingers. We're not at 100 points though. We'll only be getting 30 points a day. So yeah, we'll need to be kind of mindful of that. That's okay though. Let's write a song. Develop ideas. I saw something rotating already, didn't I? I guess I didn't. Crazy what the eyes do to you. I think it's getting worse as I get older. Do a spontaneity here in the middle of the chart. Coming of age is not popular everywhere right now. I did notice that. So I kind of want to avoid that. Technology usually is not a third rail. It has been not their favorite for quite a while in this particular playthrough. Let's flip that. And we got a 35 out of it. Good. Well, let's write a spontaneity song because that is one of the main attitudes right now. So we can do that one. And we only have 3 points left. I'll see if I can merge something, which would be a 1. Not seeing 1. Not seeing them. And I do realize there probably are 1 or 2 of you screaming at your screen going, right there, right there. How can you not see it? Because I can't see it. There we go. All right. Perhaps I choose not to. I don't know. Spontaneity, we decided. That felt like a good start. And we have 2 of those, so we have a little bit of wiggle room if we're short on points here at the end. Let's do a 20 here. And let's try out rhythm. No, let's go up here, actually. And we'll do this one with Topher. And then where do we land on rhythm? We need 25 points. Ideally, not getting there. What if we change to this one? Well, we can get 20 of them. We can get 25. There it is. Okay, I think this should be a medium song. It is a spontaneity song. So what do we want to do for a name? Let's call it Midnight Adventure. I'm going to be a little better about naming songs. You already have a song titled that. Okay, well, that's too bad. I forgot about that. I have a list now, so my secret is out. There we go. Let's go ahead and practice a couple of days, and we're going to do that just to make sure we don't run out of time to learn all the songs. I think we'll be okay. It's a little tight. We should be getting 31 points a song is my thought if we practice 3. The thing is if we don't, then we'll be off. Climate change, spontaneity, climate change, tech, hometown pride. We're back to liking hometown pride. So there we have that, and then we'll do that. We're all done. Now let's go practice. 3 songs to practice. Oh, a couple that are still not up to speed. Well, we're going to sit on those. Hopefully they come into... All right, we're just short. That's too bad. That's too bad. What we can do is... All right, well, so 3 songs, we got 25 points. We only got 75 total points. So that wasn't going to work out anyway. So I don't think we're going to be able to write another one. That's too bad. We're going to need 3 more nights on this. 1, 2, 3. And we need 1 night to practice everything. We still would be a little short. So I think to make sure we don't lose too much ground, we're going to practice everything now. And then we will practice these 2 a couple of nights. That's better. Our manager's making money. He likes that. And then finally, we're going to practice all again, which will get this one up. Should bump it up 2 points, and we'll be ready for our tour starting tomorrow. Okay. Oh, Johnny Ramone was born today, so we get triple experience. Well, we have a concert tonight at the Humble Head, so yeah, we fell 4 more points. So we're down to 321. We're going to go ahead and continue on this episode with this particular mini tour. I'm going to go ahead and kind of fly through it. We're not going to do over analysis of everything. We'll probably look at the new songs that we now have, these 4, see how they're doing. But other than that, let's just get to it. We have the flexible income to use chauffeurs now, so we're going to do that. And our reputation's all the way up to 2 here. All right, let's clear that set list. I think we have a good idea of songs we should play, and the good news here is it doesn't look like we have any that we shouldn't play. I'm really happy to see that. We're going to start with this one, and we're going to do that one. We're going to do some of our new songs. The Last Glacier, Smirk and Oppose, Rising Tides, Jump First, Say Yes Tonight, Midnight Adventure, What's Up, Snarl to Consent, Private Sorts, Fighting the Chief Seat. Melissa. We're going to end with Melissa. I think that's a good set for this one. Here we go. We know they like What's Up. I forgot about that. We did play that one already. Okay, wrapping up. Made a few bucks. Looking good. Sold a lot of shirts. We made quite a few bucks. Okay. Set analysis. So Summer Breeze, we already knew that one. Separate Fruit, we knew would do well. The Last Glacier, did not like it. Didn't like Last Glacier. Okay. Last Glacier is going to have to get ditched. A Smirk and Oppose, we already knew this one. Rising Tides, did okay. Not great. Jump First, Say Yes Tonight, Midnight Adventure, What's Up. They didn't go crazy for this one. I thought I might be misremembering. Oh, no. I do remember now. So it wasn't that they went crazy for it. It's that it got like 15 points, even though it was a slow song. So this is probably okay. So really the only one we're really going to struggle with is this one. The Last Glacier, it's probably going to need to get cut. we haven't had a good playthrough of a song that only got two faces in a while. So let's go ahead and move on to the next stop on the gig, on the tour rather. The next gig on the tour, that's what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to be economical here and just drive around the corner to the sufficient line. Been here a couple times. And here we go. And just out of curiosity, this set would play if we chose. They don't like technology songs, but otherwise we'd be in good shape. And Who is Jessica is up here. So we're going to drop the last glacier and put in Who is Jessica. We're going to reorder these just a little bit. That's going to end on a bang. And okay, I think that'll get it done. $400, looks like it's sold out. Okay, so we heard the guitar strike. Somebody had a problem. Oh. Nobody was hurt. Another PA speaker fell. What the heck? Click 3 unplayed songs. Okay, well, let's do... Jump First, Rising Tides, Snarl to Consent. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I probably should have paid closer attention. That one, they weren't at a high enough energy level to need a slow song at that point. All right, well, problems happen. Okay, did I misjudge? Did we not have all these? It is up to speed. So I guess it just was the song that didn't go well. Come back and take another look at that. Here we are in Springfield. The Steep Army. I think I want to play the same set. And hopefully we don't have disasters like last time. Yeah, I think I want to do that. And can't play those. Around the World has done decent. Let's look at popularity. So Rising Tides. Well, these haven't been played very much yet. Snarl to Consent. Let's drop that one and we'll put Lovely Government in. There we go. Giving it a try. Okay, well, sold out crowd it looks like. Yep. Okay. Made a couple of bucks there. All fives. Nice. Tapping their feet, tapping their feet, tapping their feet. As we would expect. That is great. I did want to see, okay, so we got 16 points here. That's fine. 13 points there. That's not nothing. 31 points for that. Yeah, that's one of our big ones. 13, 15. Okay. Very good.
It's Shady O'Grady doing the night shift on Stranded Radio. The phones are busy tonight.
Are they? The phones are busy. Combative authority. We were just here, weren't we? A couple of weeks ago. No reputation here. Come on. 600 screaming fans. Let's drop this one and toss in Michael Twists. And I kind of want to put... This song does pretty well, actually, doesn't it? I'm going to drop out Separate Fruit and put in Around the World. Let's move Melissa up to there. I think I want to get a look at this one again. Changing the name on a couple of those probably wasn't the smartest thing I ever did. That's easy to say because the smartest thing I ever did was marry my wife. Someday I'll share the story of how I tricked her. Okay, oh man. Click a song to remove. Okay, well, we're at energy level. Energy level will drop to 0. We're going to drop Michael Twists. There we go. Audience went crazy. Wasn't sold out. Good sales. Okay. Midnight Adventure was a 16-pointer. Okay, that's good to know. Private Sorts, they're not a huge fan of. Yeah, all right.
It's the weird part of the night. You're with Shady O'Grady.
On to Champagne.
Doing my part to keep things weird.
Okay, we're still in Illinois, so we should be okay with the songs we have. I'm going to drop... Oh, we'll leave that one on, actually. Let's drop Lovely Government, and we'll put in Wait. Right here. Triple check these. Just the two that are really no-go. Let's get rid of Michael Twists and put in Taking the Day. Michael Twists, Taking the Day. All right, and that'll go here. Private Sorts will go to the end. Yeah, that'll work. Now, I don't know if the order of your songs makes a difference outside of the audience energy level. It's possible that there's a sweet spot. Another bass guitar error. Not loving that. We'll drop Private Sorts because nobody likes it anyway. So, okay. Don't like it when I have these runs of bad luck like that. Makes it very difficult to decide what's going on. Okay. Over $1,000 in merch sales. That's good. The audience wasn't relating to this song's attitude. Yep. That's why I hadn't been playing it.
It's a nice, cool night.
Didn't think about that. It was a technology song, wasn't it? Yep.
Shady O'Grady here.
I was focused on the popularity, not paying attention to what people want to hear. Steep quality. Let's do it. Technology should be okay here. I think Illinois is where it's... No, it's down here as well. Okay, well, that's too bad. I need to pay attention. Play the gig. Bad songs. 3 of them. 2 of them. Okay. Drop that one. We'll put this one in. We need to drop a red. And put in a yellow. Black might actually be able to fit that in. Going that way. I don't know. It could be a little tight. This might not be the smartest move. That'll really drain. I think it would be better to go ahead and get a yellow one back in there. Place a Summer Breeze. And we'll move around the world to the very top. And I think that works. One last shot. Make sure I didn't screw that up. Nope, we're good. One more day after this one, and then we get to go home. All right, so far no disasters. Okay. We needed that other yellow song. We would have been at minus 15 had we not done that. Sold out. Audience went crazy. Good things to see. Sold a lot of shirts. Okay, they liked it for the most part. That's good. Who is Jessica did not get tapping their feet. Smirk and Oppose did. Melissa did. Okay. One more show. Back in Chicago. I think we're going to just do our most popular here. Obviously avoiding the technology songs that they don't like. Haven't been here, it doesn't look like. Taking the Day and Digital Dreams are the two that are off limits. So we'll knock that one off and add that. We'll knock this one off and add that. We'll knock this one off and add that. I kind of want to prove out that these two just aren't going to do very well. I feel like we've already come to that decision, but I don't know for sure. Let's do that. Can't play that one. Can't play that one. So I think we're in, yeah. We've got our 12 most popular songs lined up for you folks tonight. Flat pay of $1,600. Let's see, 400 people, and I bet it's sold out. Sold out. That's good. Let's not have any problems today. What do you say? Looks like we're going to make it through. It was a slow night at the merch counter. That's too bad. Wow, lots going on though. Lots of folks there to see us, I guess. Okay. 43 shirts, 30 copies of Eclipses, only one have taken the day. That's kind of funny. Okay. And over here, yeah, not sure that any of those are huge surprises. I'm just going to mark down a couple of, yeah, both of those. So both of the blue songs, you'll notice, ended up with only 3 faces. So I'm going to take that into mind. I think we're going to just be retiring those is what it comes down to. We finished our tour. We're going to head home and let's see what happens to album sales with that. We climbed. So we did gain. So having the tour made a small impact. Sold a few more albums. We're up to $49,000. That's not a bad thing. Not able to buy another house yet, but we're getting there. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I want to thank you for joining me. This is Rising Star 2 with the band Everyone But That Guy. And we will continue on this fun journey going into the middle of October in the next episode. Until then, thank you for your time and fair travels.